always a great thing to see that when someone dies, they're replaced by a 9-year-old boy who proceeds to get whipped. Just what I like to see of my holy order. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Triangle Strategy. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we found out what's really going on at Hyzant's source. And this time we have to decide if we're going to send the Roselle back, or keep them here, defying Hyzant's orders, and perhaps losing as a pretty good ally.
Esfrost and Glenbrook signed an agreement denouncing Hyzant.
Word only just arrived, and it is no mere rumor. They've issued a formal proclamation.
Preposterous! Gustadolf must have forced Cordelia's hand. This is sure to make Hyzant cease salt shipments to the consortium. All this denouncement will do is hamstring Esfrost and Glenbrook both.
My brother, Gustadolf does not fight battles he cannot win. I'm certain this is part of some greater ploy.
I feel all of Norzelia stands on the precipice, but of what I cannot say.
Each nation is making its move. We too must take action to secure our position before it's too late.
By which you mean expelling the Roselle?
To protect the Wolfort domain and its people, no one would dare hold such actions against you. Lord Serenoa, you must make a decision.
I saw what it is truly like at the source. The Rosellan are forced into back-breaking labor. No decent man would condemn another to such a fate.
But if we refuse the Hierophant, we will face the same dire consequences as House End. Should that happen, the Roselle would still be lost, would they not?
Then you think it is right to sacrifice the Roselle to save Wolfort?
No one is saying it is right, but a decision must be made. We must prioritize our own survival. That much should be clear. And survive we shall, if we can secure Hyzant's aid. Unless you know of another way?
Serenoa, I beseech you, not as one with Roselle blood in her veins, but as a person, as a Wolfort. You cannot give up the Roselle to Hyzant.
I appreciate each of your arguments, but we cannot debate this forever. It is time to decide. Once more to the scales of conviction.
We need Hyzant's support if we are to reclaim Glenbrook, but it comes at a price. One Roselle under our protection must pay. We have no opportunities to go out and explore, we just have to talk to people, and also, like, duh, we're gonna protect the Roselle. So, here's the thing. Obviously, I will be doing this selection multiple times. And there is something in store for if you deliver the Roselle. And obviously, again, I will be doing that at some point. But also, this feels like a terrible choice, honestly. Like, this is absolute garbage. We're going to pull people that we're supposed to protect into slavery. Fuck that. So, yeah.
What do you need?
The Roselle and a village are those who fled Hyzant and their descendants. The Holy State asked for their people to be returned. We have little room to argue. If refused, we'll be branded as heretics, but bending the knee would earn you the title of Saint, Lord Serenoa. I think it's in our best interest to obey for now. So you would choose to protect the Roselle, might I ask? I mean, yeah, we can't endure anyone such cruelty.
Yes, I see.
It's only natural you want to protect your people, as your father did. Even more so now that you have seen the source with your own eyes. It might be said that earning the great power of a saint requires great sacrifice, but I fear we could stand to lose much more than that in the
I require some time to
process.
think.
Do we focus on what we stand to gain, or the weight of what we might lose? The answer is not a simple one. Roselle, the people of the Wolford domain. If we defy the Hierophant, we'll face the same fate as House End. I'm at a loss.
And?
Lord Serenoa, so you think we should protect the Roselle? And... I think they need us to help fight the Duchy. I must admit, I was also caught off guard by the Archduke's decree. It could be a harbinger of war indeed. And if we are on the brink of battle, the strength and expertise of House Wolford would prove invaluable to the Holy State. We may be able to leverage that to gain some sort of concession from them regarding the Roselle. Personally, I agree with you. I don't want to surrender the Roselle, but are there any other reasons you want to protect them? Yeah, I can tell you mean that in earnest, but there are others who might think differently. You mean they may take it as hypocrisy?
About that.
Afraid so, as long as you do not try to free the Roselle at the source. See, I suppose there's no denying.
I don't know what to do.
The more I think about this, the more my heart aches.
We must decide.
If we defy the Holy One, everyone will have done until this very moment will have been for naught. Wolford needs Hyzant's support, if it is to survive. It pains me to say it. The situation leaves us no choice but to surrender the Roselle. I thought you might be opposed. I should like to hear your thoughts if you are open to sharing them. And... I don't think we want them to fight. Your feelings for your people are praiseworthy and every bit befitting of your station. But the situation that surrounds us cares little for feelings, and also it is your duty as Lord to approach it rationally. It appears our views are at an impasse. Allow me to ask you one more thing, my lord. Political climate took an unexpected turn once Azeroth cut ties with Hyzant.
Certainly not.
How do you believe House Wolford should conduct itself going forward? Trade or fighting? I think we use fighting. I see, so we would use our might as a bargaining chip to secure the Roselle's safety.
However,
But I must remind you that in Hyzant, the goddess is absolute, as is the word of the Hierophant. We cannot be certain if this matter is even up for debate. In any case, tensions between the two nations are rising, fast. We must be prudent in our actions.
Lord Serenoa.
House Wolford has overcome countless hardships to get to where we are now. If we refuse to relinquish the Roselle, we'll meet the same fate as House End. First priority must be our own survival. If we do not survive, we do nothing for the Roselle. I believe we should protect the Roselle. Why? I think
Perhaps.
grounds for negotiation would be nice. We can use the Archduke's decree to our advantage. Aye, even a great nation like Hyzant can only survive so long on its own. No one can tell what Azeroth is scheming, so the Holy State is undoubtedly desperate for a trading partner. We'd use that desperation to secure the Roselle's safety. They would hardly be in a position to refuse, especially while preparing for their battle against the Duchy. It's a path worth considering. Do you harbor any doubts about the Holy State, my lord? Yeah, it's a little bit suspicious. Fear is not unfounded. Very little is known, and even less seen of the Hierophant. But even still, the Holy One sits atop the Holy State. Let's accept that if we want Hyzant's protection. I understand your concerns, my lord. I have my own doubts, in truth. Well, ideally I'd like this to be unanimous, but probably won't be because I'm bad at negotiating.
It is time to cast our votes. We face a difficult decision. Do we surrender the Roselle living in our domain to Hyzant, or do we defy their orders? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Roland votes for keeping them.
you make a convincing argument, my lord.
Alright, Benedict has agreed. Obviously, Frederica agrees.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Gila, alright.
I cannot agree to this.
Come on, Anna. What the hell?
I have faith in you.
And then, come on, Anna. Really? You gotta ruin our perfect vote. Disappointed in you, ma'am. You're a great unit.
Scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
You're a great unit, Anna. But you ruined our unanimous decision. Come on! I mean, true, we're not the Phantom Thieves, we don't need to have a unanimous decision, but still. Like, it would have looked so much better, but now Anna's the bad guy.
Way forward is decided. The Roselle are our people. We must shelter them, even if it earns us Hyzant's ire. I suspected it would come to this. We have chosen our path, and now we must see it through. We will refuse to hand over the Roselle to Hyzant.
Serenoa and company move to protect the Rosellan settlement. Noble as it may be, such an act of defiance toward Hyzant risks inviting the destruction of House Wolffort itself.
Hyzant will no doubt wish to ask questions of us. We can draw out the negotiations and buy some time.
Time enough to find a way to break them.
We have to inform the Roselle of the situation here.
I'll send an envoy and have them sheltered in Castle Wolffort.
Lord Serenoa, come at once. An army marches on the Rosellan village.
You can't be serious.
Whose banner do they fly?
We know not.
And it matters not. We ride to their aid. Prepare for battle.
Why? Why attack our village?
Hierophant's orders were to return you to Hyzant.
Ha! Over my dead body!
Over my dead body, Jerome says, but it's... I mean, we'll be there to help him. Check out what's all up with the Hierophant's Palace and Edor.
Did Silvio accept our offer?
Indeed he did. One glimpse of the reward set him on his way to the Wolffort domain.
Then all is in order.
Care to wager how House Wolffort will respond?
Why bother? If they comply, we make use of them. If they resist, we crush them. Either way, we endure.
How ruthless of you.
Man, I really hate Edor. He's very easy to hate. Now, that said, we will not go into that proper battle, just because we're go way over time. Lady Frederica's mother and I crossed paths many years ago. It's quite the shock when I heard you and Lady Frederica were to be wed. Okay, now this is the point where we get to really start moving into that second tier, because, well, he has a lot of things for sale. Rejuvenate, that's just a revive, which is really good. Actually, we have 2 revives, possibly. Another QP. I want to get all the upgrade items first. So, grab all of this stuff. And grab more learning. Grab more learning. And really, we're 1 off, but that's fine. To go through some promotions, we still have a couple. What, we have 3? Yeah, we have 3, so 2 people will be missing out on this. 2 full turns, pretty nice. I'll upgrade Roland. Get him up. He learns pushback, which pushback we already know because Hasbara has it. Flash of Steel is a 1-5 range attack, which is pretty decent in terms of damage. It is very expensive to use, however, so just keep that in mind. Gila, I will boost her up. Heal What Ails You, which covers statuses. And Mend Wounds, I believe, is regen? Let me just double check. No, okay, it's a very big heal. As for our last one, we're between Benedict, Eridor, and Corentin. And I think I'll actually go Benedict. Initial TP plus, what it sounds like, gets extra TP. Twofold Turn basically gives someone Anna's ability of attack twice, or act twice. Pretty useful to have. Eridor, physical counter, and on the attack if we want to do that. Not the best. Corentin, Icy Tomb is fairly decent. Anyone who's on Icy Squares takes a lot of damage, but yeah. And then this one, Shield of Ice, it's better Fire Barrier. It's complete damage prevention, and also get a counter off of it. It's fine, but meh. Now, the reason I'm here is we may as well do this last one. To the Last Man. This one we are supposed to prevent anyone from escaping. So, yeah. This is a very defensive map. We are on the low ground of this one. And so, what will we do?
Please,
let's throw out Azana, let's throw out Huette, let's throw out Frederica, Roland, Sarah Noah, Benedict, Gila. Who else have we recently upgraded? I think that's everyone that we got up in class. In that case, we'll grab Hasbar, we'll grab Jens, Narv, Archie, and Lion, and Yulia. And Yulia will be that last one. We'll have a couple. Let's go Roland on this side, alongside Archie and Benedict. I'll have Sarah Noah hold this front with Gila. I think this will be fine. So yeah, we lose the battle if even a single enemy manages to get to that back line. It's not too difficult, and yes, we are over level for this because this is the second strongest one at the current point. I just defend the arena, I think, is better. So yeah, maybe we should have grabbed Anna. Oh well. Archibald? We could... Oh, it's fine if I'm still on fast. Probably. Yeah, sure. That's... Double thrust. Always good to take out mages pretty early on. Mages are always a bit troublesome. And actually, just so I don't forget for when we get to the actual battle next episode, I will just put it back on normal speed. And as for this, let's throw out the Shadow Stitch. Mainly for that extra damage, but also the immobility actually will help here. Unfortunately, Hasbara a little bit too far away to do anything. Bowman, I think, was... Oh no, he's just gonna sprint. Okay, that's fine. Now, the reason I don't like this mission too much is because, I mean, one, it's a defense mission. And it's a very lopsided defense. We are quite far away from anything else. And also the gainable spoils up there. Defend the arena is just better. Over here. Huette getting to act twice sounds like a fantastic idea. She is very good at damage. You're healing up Blade. Oh no, you're regening Blade guy. Regening. That's fine. Blade, you can't quite reach Hasbara. Can't reach Serenoa though, which does surprise me a little bit.
Here I come.
Narv. What a strange name. Narv. I want to see if I can take out that archer.
Uh-oh.
I know technically he's a bowman, but it's an archer. And Roland.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Roland will need some healing. Unfortunately, we don't got any healers over on that side. So, yeah.
Be at ease.
We'll have Jill just throw up the heal on Serenoa. That'll be fine. Jens. I feel like Jens having the ladder built up will actually be counterintuitive for us. So let's just throw up a spring trap there. Julio. I mean, sure, why not just
We can do this.
give another TP to Hewitt and also boost up her. Probably the big one is boosting up her damage. I always forget that's another thing about Moment of Truth. That also boosts up damage.
I will end this.
Now, Frederica. Well, this is gonna be fun.
2 ashes.
Shoo, boom. Nice damage there by
My time is
Frederica.
now.
Zana. Let's just paralyze you. Boom. Or don't paralyze you. Okay, sure. Freeze, I believe, has the chance to inflict immobility. Which, yeah, sure. I mean, right now Sereno is in position where he doesn't really have to move much. I say as he's pushed back a bit.
Like I'm up.
Archie!
Time to end this.
Lots of range on Archibald, which is always nice.
Leave everything to me.
Asbara! Yeah, I'll just move up like so, and we'll do pushback.
Stay out of my way.
A bit of clash, always good.
Not over yet.
Rolling. He needs to run, I think. Might be smart to actually have him use Restore. I'll do that. I always forget about Restore, and, like, all the Quietus in general. Heal Roland up, restores a decent bit of his HP, and we will...
Brace yourself.
Let's double thrust on the pikeman, just to inflict some damage on him before we run. And, of course, turn around.
The hunt is on.
Hewitt.
Descend now.
Bonky, we get a little bit more attack. And then we go up here. And because of two-fold turn, we get to attack again.
Descend now.
Actually, just get straight up 2 turns. Which, yeah, two-fold turn is really good. It's incredibly good. Archibald getting attacked, not so good, but... eh. You win some, you lose some. We take out the Battle Mage pretty soon? That'd be nice. 81 damage. There's an... Well, I think... Is it just the one healer? I think it is just the one healer that they have.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. And let's actually have Benedict hold so that he can boost up his TP. Okay, there are 2
I shall do
healers.
what I can.
That is something interesting. Something always useful to note. And I want to move over just one space to heal up
Show
Serenoa.
you what I can do.
Narv! You... It's because of the resistance. Oh well, we got Spark.
Be afraid.
Down goes the mage. Always good to take out many units. Julio! Have him bolster up Azana! That's Jens. Crap. Whoops.
my best.
I meant to bolster up Azana, and I didn't.
I've
Alright, well, that's just a spring trap there.
I fight for peace.
Frederica. Oh, it's Fire Eater. Blazing Chains. We could probably take out this pikeman fairly soon.
Stay right there.
Yeah, let's get to work on him.
Behold true power.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Stay down.
Thank you, Edzana. Healer heals the healer.
No need to panic.
Which, I suppose makes sense if you think about it. 4. That's a shame. Yeah, sure.
Saw through that plain as day.
Just keep attacking.
This won't be easy.
Nice counter, Roland. Yeah, he takes a little bit of damage from running through fire, which makes sense. Again, it's running through fire. What do you expect? Could bonk you, bonk the healer, or we could bonk multiple people. Healer for a lot, many people. Let's go healer for a lot. And hopefully Huette can
Saw right through you.
knock you down to
Time to
size.
take flight.
And by that, I mean murder you. And can we really not reach? There we go. We can reach if we do that.
Take aim.
Get rid of the healers. Healers are overrated. They're not overrated. I just don't like enemies having them. Only I'm allowed to have healers, okay? And that's probably going to be rolling down, unless I bolster up the defenses. And, okay, you know what? That's fair.
I dodged. I shall do what
That's entirely fair. At this point, at Sanctuary, we have this fairly well in the bag, I think. Healer can't really do much, so just don't worry about him, really.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Yulio, help hold the line, I guess. Bowman, you are going to go after Huette.
I will end this.
Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Hosvar should be able to heal her up.
Judge you.
And let's throw out the Rite of Rain.
Lead me.
So it comes to battle.
There are, I mean, yes, that will lower Frederica's power, but that's fine. Attack the blade. You are, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's do now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, we do get the opportunity attack. I just don't know how to count. Not important.
Aren't we?
I play video games, not count.
No sliding off.
Hosvar, thank you for that. Let's see, we can get you down really low on health, Jesus. Yeah, you know what?
This battle is won.
You are banned from existing.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Serenoa, you can... sure. Why not? Hopefully I can coax that guy into attacking, attacking Serenoa instead of
Cool heads shall prevail.
Narv. Because potentially a shield bash could be a little bit of trouble.
Time to take action.
Yulio, I was gonna heal Hazana, or boost up Hazana's TP. Frederica, that should take out Bellman. And yeah, this is pretty much done.
Ready to see a spell.
Choo!
My time is now.
Zana and her Rite of Rain.
The heavens reign.
And of course, she does even more power with her lightning magic, provided that she has the rain up. Izana really benefits from her rain. The honestly, the Rite of Rain TP up is just so, or TP down rather, is just so good. Like
Come on then.
you can't really go wrong with it, is the thing. It's so nice to have. And can't quite
Defeat
reach.
is not an option. On your guard.
Yeah, focus doesn't allow us to move again, but it does allow us to attack.
Let me heal your wounds.
And I actually want to go like here.
Allow me. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's
fight
good.
for peace.
Frederica, move ahead, Narv. Sure, just get a little bit of extra chip damage from Serenoa.
Whatever it takes.
Julio, I mean, you just have the one shield guy left, so this shouldn't be an issue at all. Oh yeah, especially with Roland about to attack. Archibald can't reach. Even he can't reach.
It's not over yet.
He's got good range, but not that good of range. And that's mission complete. Pretty easy mission. This is really the only time I'm going to do it. Because it's a fairly slow mission, relatively speaking. But next time, we hope to defend the Rosellan... Actually, no, let's go through the upgrades first. Just before I forget to do the weapon upgrades. Should specify. For the war, I went to the duchy to study ironworking. Craftspeople there are unparalleled. I remember watching work with my jaw slack and my eyes wide more than once. As for weapon upgrades, I think having Frederica's weapon up will be a good idea, and... Ooh, KOTP really, plus is really nice. Piccoletta, I like using Piccoletta. So I'll bolster her up. And, oh, we're now just concerned by money. So we have a crystal and an oak. So, and an indestructible stone. And a spider soak. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to... I'll probably just do a bit of grinding of close quarters combat before next time to get those upgrades up. But, until then, see you guys later.